a witness na date stamp yao based on the date stamp. But not that but October so wanatupase November futi so wanatupase. So that's why I put Taboila kumti. Why wamu yopa ujamu?
We are here at the labor office. Due to something which is happening at the moment. First and foremost, I would like to thank you of their efforts. Okay, we are crying here because things which is happening at the moment, it has come to an end whereby we are even scared, you know, whereby the government has neglected us. Why is it so? Because for the argument to be made, in the desktop for the labor commission is there. But after an individual, without even a license or being a contractor, is troubling us like this, what's the use of our freedom? We have to enjoy our freedom. One, for the first and foremost, we are Zambians. We cannot let the Chinese working while it's us we are here. Therefore, we are requesting this to our president, His Excellency Hakainde Hichilema. If possible, try to intervene in this matter. Because we have tried a lot. We have got a lot of evidence. This is not even our first time to come at the labor office. We've been here for a long time. We have got like 5 evidences whereby whenever we come here, they always threaten us to be chased. Then, what the results of us doing there? All of us will be chased. And who's going to run the production? No one. Then us, we can't be working under
The Unemployed Teachers Association of Zambia, UTAZ, has thanked the new Dawn administration's pronouncement to recruit over 30,000 teachers in 2022. Speaking during a media briefing in Lusaka, which was characterized by display of placards, the association says it is happy to have a government which has so far shown commitment in recruiting more teachers through the 2022 national budget. The association says government should not relent in addressing the demands of teachers. And speaking at the same event, National Action for Quality Education Executive Director Aaron Chanza has warned the would-be employed teachers.
Excellent leadership of President Hakainde Hichilema for historically remembering the unemployed teachers community for the very first time in the history of this country. As you all may be aware, and when we talk of over 55,000 teachers, we are simply talking of teachers who can neither find employment in government nor in private. So we can simply say that these are the teachers who are simply gallivanting, wallowing and languishing in streets in abject poverty. Encourage the government that they should not relent in providing employment to their employed teachers, and they should do more in making sure that they provide employment.
What the government pronounced during the budget presentation and what is reflecting in the Yellow Book for 2022, that government has appropriated a lot of money to recruit 30,000 teachers. First of all, is historic, it's unprecedented, and it's also going to make sure that a lot of our teachers, trained teachers, who have been crying for years to be recruited, most of them were taken on board. Basically speaking, we are sitting at a deficit of 45,000 teachers. These are teachers who are needed urgently to go and beef up the staff in schools. My other appeal to my colleagues behind is that they should not segregate where they must go and offer their services.
Has commended Surya Biofuel Company in Chibombo district for its energy solution initiative in the country through ethanol production. Mr. Kapala has charged that Surya Company Limited is one of the local institutions which will be supported by the new Dawn administration, as it is in the dire need of curbing the fuel problem in the country. Meanwhile, Surya Biofuel Company chairperson Kalpesh Datel says the ethanol manufacturing company wants to work closely with the New Dawn government in ensuring that homegrown solutions are found in supplementing the fuel deficit. The duo said this shortly after touring the plant.
Come over here so that we can sensitize our Zambian people to be ready for blended petrol, because the country is losing a lot of sums of money in the transition, because we don't produce petrol here in Zambia. So once we blend it with ethanol, which is ethanol will create a lot of employment for our rural population because they will go into what they call outgrowers of cassava, merging only 10% of ethanol into the petrol, so that we can start reducing on the cost of import and saving foreign exchange. Remember, the farmers will benefit, the country will benefit in terms of saving in foreign exchange, 10%. Eventually, like Malawi, I think they are at 20% of blending, and they've been doing this for over 40 years or something. So we are just starting, and we will see how it works out at 10%, and gradually maybe move it to 15%, so that there will be no need for anybody to change the car engines and the like.
Make our country Zambia stable in fuel sector, and lot more farmers will be involved into this growing cassava and molasses farming. New technologies will also be coming. Education system also, like the Copperbelt University students and the other Punjab students, which have just learned into their books the distillation process. They will be having chance to work with us. If not with us, the other industries will be following after us. They'll have the education, the students will be having a chance to work into their company. Our vision for this company to set up was very focused, that we need to be pioneering this, and we saw that the fuel will be the near future, will be finishing in the next 50 years. So we already have a chance to establish ourselves while the country will be, the world will be just facing the fossil fuel shortages.
Zambia has signed to the Kampala Protocol on the voluntary registration of copyright and related rights within the framework of the African Regional Intellectual Property Organization, ARIPO. ARIPO was established by the Lusaka Agreement on 9th December 1976 with the purpose of exchange of information, harmonization and coordination of laws, policies and activities in the intellectual property matters. Zambia was represented by Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry Chipoka Mlenga, who has suggested the need to strengthen intellectual property, legal and policy framework. He says government is aware of the challenges of copyright owners and the creative industry as a whole. Mr. Mlenga says the protocol will help promote the creative industry not only in Zambia but Africa as a whole. The minister was speaking at a two-day meeting. On that note, we take a break. We still have more news items coming up after the break. Stay tuned.
Yo,
Banji!
I'm very sure. How come your crop is far much better than mine? I mean, we are neighbors. My farm is right next to yours.
My dear, this is an open secret.
Tell me.
I switched to Sidco ever since. My harvest has been good.
Sidco?
Sidco has got the right seed for every farmland.
Sure.
See, my friend, I'm telling you, just contact them and find out which is the right seed for you.
Increase your yield this season by using Seedco Climate Smart Seeds. Call or visit your nearest Seedco depot for more details on our Climate Smart products. Seedco, it starts with the right seed.
Join a community of lifelong learners. Copeland University is a dynamic place to start or further your education to be effective in your career. At Copeland University, we aim to offer quality, accessible, and affordable tertiary education across society with our well-qualified lecturers, well-furnished computer lab, well-furnished lecture rooms, high standard and stable online learning platforms. We offer programs in the School of Business, School of Education, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, the School of Law. We are making quality education affordable in Zambia. No application fees are required. We have reduced fees for all programs for every student. We allow flexible payments, pay in monthly installments. All our programs are accredited and approved by the Higher Education Authority and the Zambia Qualification Authority. Step into your future with confidence. Apply now. Programs available on full-time, distance and online education. Contact us on WhatsApp 0763 301 198. We are located at the Lusaka Main Post Office Building, corner of Cairo and Church Road, Lusaka. Email us info@copelineuniversity.com. You can also visit our website www.copelineuniversity.com.
Welcome back. Justina Sakala is believed funeral service at the parish church that the deceased was at some point admitted to material first level clean, but the effort yielded no results. She has further appealed to community members to care for other members of the community when need arises.
Mai mavuto mimi alipa nyumba pajachukua mavuto ni yakubwa. Foto palikuwa na wina wodwala umuzi wa minyasara pali hapa wapata wimo batatu. Tamini nakonda chakutetu babanja. Wonse babonekera, vonse bagura vapamaliro. Tichitisa umboni kuti mutima wamene uyu basawulekerera. Bazigwirizana mu mafamilies. Munzake ngataina mavuto wamuyendera. Muntu amafunika kumutandiza pamene ayangana. Bantu tizikondana. Kambe kunonga na wapaparishi babambo batu potirola kutimisa chitike pano sebesi babambo kutirola pano kutilimbisa kamba kakuti timamvera mapempero pano kuti tizingala olimba komo nayi momentenzo kuita nani maboma ziko mopotirola potikonga mu community umuchitika mavuto yosiyana.
Director Health Promotion in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Kalangwa has encouraged media to not only focusing about COVID-19 cases, but also vigorously put on other diseases so that no citizen is left behind. Speaking during a media interaction in Lusaka, Dr. Kalangwa reviewed that Zambia has significant death, maternal death. Residents of Lampa area in Mansa district have expressed happiness of the Kabanga secondary spelled for them by government under the World Bank. Speaking to Muvi News, Kabanga Secondary School, Patrick Benari says that the construction of the school started in 2019 and the Zambia Education Enhancement Program with funding from the World Bank. As the people in the area are now happy to have the long-awaited project complete, adding that parents will no longer have to send their children elsewhere for education. And the parents Kokalunga thanks government for taking a secondary school to the area and for abolishing school fees from grade 1 to 12, stating that the move will citizens to have equal opportunity to education.
Revealed that a comprehensive assessment of the effects of the COVID-19 stillbirth and maternal death. Zambia had made significant gains to the maternal access to health diseases so that no one is left behind.
Right? 100,000 people vaccinated this month.
And
another wave come will have done much. It is more discouraged. So we need more to go to these people, churches, community leaders, church leaders, councillors and all those. So as a civil society organization, we still have a lot of work. We still have to work hand in hand with the ministry so that we are able to achieve great results in the field.
However, it is important that governments remove obstacles and ensure full access to quality services, including maternal health care and contraception, among others, without leaving anyone behind. Margaret Chota, Muvi TV News in Lusaka.
A 60-year-old woman in Kayo area of the Copperbelt province to death by The board the state and has been out of use for 4 months now.
A non-governmental organization has embarked on a project to train farmers in various regions by processing their produce to add to the agricultural value. Steam for STEM coordinator Chijikwa says the United States Embassy funded project is working with other partners such as the Zambia Women Research and Development in the providing services to the farmers.
We've also targeted women farmers, and this one has been focused on conducting training, processing training. This is teaching them how to process tomatoes so that they're able to add to the agricultural value chain, beyond just producing tomatoes, but being able to process these products into paste or juices that they can then be able to sell and put on market. So the project there has been aimed at adding value, and this targeted 75 women, some that are in Lusaka, but others that were in Western Province.
Dr. Chapo Kasoma, who is a plant breeder and co-founder of Steering Team for STEM project, says the organization is also working with learners in various learning institutions with the aim of fostering interest in young people in the field of science as well as any other careers related to agriculture.
The problem is that in our educational system, we never learn about a lot of the sciences that are used in areas such as agriculture. We learn mostly about the traditional sciences.
And speaking during the Jest Fair exhibition, Taonga Mkandawire, a crop husbandry officer under the Ministry of Agriculture, encouraged farmers to embrace new technologies in crop production.
The incorporation of technology into agriculture in this day and age is very, very pertinent. We are living in a digital age where we have to move up with the time.
Steering Steam for STEM is a project which is aimed at promoting and sustaining interest for science and technologies, targeting 3 groups of females, namely pupils, students, and women farmers. Patrick Mangani, Nais in Lusaka.
Medical experts have warned that there is a high possibility of recording COVID-19 cases in children and are calling for the introduction of vaccines for children. Medical expert Jerome Kanyika says vaccinating only adults about the age of 18 years is putting those vaccination age at risk as they continue to mingle with the rest of society. Mr. Kanyika has observed in other countries like South Africa, the new Omicron has been more observed in children as compared to adults. Vaccination, especially that the new variant is spreading fast. Yes, for vaccination as quickly as possible so that they are protected and help reduce the spread of COVID-19 virus and the emerging variant. We end the news on that note, but before we go, we take a look at the stories that made headlines once again. Malnourished girl in northwestern died of COVID-19. SEC nabs 6 officials at Ministry of Health over honeybee scandal. Bus and Taxi Drivers Association of Zambia bemoan looming increase. Bishop Mambo punches holes in Bali's recent appointment. 80-year-old woman of Zingalume compound dies of cancer. Sonoma cement workers storm of feedback headquarters for conditions of service. Has been Jongwe continue enjoying the rest of our programming on Muvi TV channel of choice.